Uh, they're finally, I think we're starting to come as a team now, but they're actually winning 50-50 pucks, battling. It's not always pretty, which they got to understand that. It's not going to be tic-tac-toe all the time. That sometimes you just got to muck it up and get greasy, and when the opportunity comes, take advantage of it. And that's what happened. That's how we've been playing lately.
Getting guys to that point, is it more about buying in, or is it just getting used to one another on the ice?
Well, I think it's getting used to each other, but I think it's the actual buying in on the concept of it's not open ice hockey. This isn't like a scrimmage where you throw sticks from the middle of the ice, like pond hockey. It's professional hockey, and it's a grind every night. And I think we're starting to figure that out, and we're starting to play that type of game.
Was there a talk by you or by anybody preceding this little win streak that you can remember that maybe lit a fire or anything like that, or just?
Well, I was just more after a game, giving them a little talk about like the battles, winning the battles. And if you think you're going to play in the NHL, you're not going to make it there playing how we are, by floating through a period or floating through a shift here and there. It's like I said, a game is on the line every time you get over that bench on the ice, and they're starting to figure it out.
What can you say about the production Dylan is giving you?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is what he needs to do, but the only reason why he got that production was because he was buying into winning the battles. He was winning puck back. Their line was playing hard. They were winning 50-50 battles, and when he got his opportunity to shoot a puck and score, that's what he does. But he's not going to get those opportunities if he doesn't work for it, and he worked for it.
How do you get those opportunities to come throughout the game, not just the third period, and play a little comeback hockey? Obviously, as a coaching staff, you're happy with the results, but you'd like to see maybe those battles being won earlier in the game.
Well, yeah, and I believe we're battling throughout the whole game. It's just at times when you have the opportunity to battle for a puck and maybe keep them hemmed in their end, we don't do it. And then there's other times we're battling for pucks and we just get nothing out of it. I mean, that's the thing, right? Battle for pucks. It might not be the first, second, or third line that gets the chance. It's the fourth line. So the third period, obviously, lately has been our better period, where we seem to be winning those chances and winning those battles and getting opportunities from it.
How important has this 3-game win streak been for confidence, for just overall, especially with 5 in a row here at home?
Well, the confidence is obviously growing, especially with a young team, right? They're, like I said before, they're so used to being the best players on the ice in junior or in school or over in Europe, and now you come to this league and it's a good hockey league. All the best players from all the other leagues are playing just like they are. So, like I said, they're finally getting the good habits of battling, winning battles, back-checking, tracking, all the little things that you need to learn. And they're doing it, and now they're getting rewarded for it.
Obviously a different team from last year, but do you feel like you've also kind of figured out what you wanted to do with coaching these guys and getting them ready each and every night?
Well, system-wise, we kind of mirror what the Hawks are doing in defensive zone, and then our neutral zone forecheck is pretty much what the Hawks are doing. The biggest thing is getting these guys to battle, shift in, shift out, and that's been the hardest thing. And sometimes they're just young, immature. They're not quite getting it, but hey, 3 games now. I feel like we're getting it, but we could take a couple steps back and then we go right back to the drawing board. Hopefully, that's not the case.
Jim and I were talking about these 10:30 a.m. games. Does it take a certain type of athlete to be able to get up and ready for a game at that time of the day? Do you have those?
Well, I think the biggest thing is just being focused and awake and ready to go. Like I said earlier with Joey Z here, is like start the game on time. Doesn't matter if it's 10:30, 7:30 in the morning. It doesn't matter what time it is. Just start it on time. And we got to play. It's just a simple game.
Each and every night, it seems like we're getting somebody scoring their first professional goal. Yeah. Hagel, the other night. Yeah. What's he been like to finally get the monkey off his back?
Yeah, but he's been playing good hockey. He's been playing some hard minutes for us. He just hasn't capitalized on his chances. He's making plays, making stuff happen. He works. He grinds it out. It was good to see him break the ice, and hopefully that just gives him a little confidence now, knowing that he can still score a goal, and he'll just keep putting the puck in the net.
Power play came to life last weekend. Is that a matter of shifting guys around, or just a matter of keep battling?
Well, it's shifting guys around a little bit, but the biggest thing, our message was to them is like 5-on-5 hockey. You got to win pucks back. You got to shoot. You got to keep it simple. And I think for the most part, we did that. Hey, Dylan got a couple of nice looks, and he shot the puck, so we'll take it.
How close is Versteeg? He was out there today.
Yeah, he's getting there. I mean, we're just kind of dragging him slowly. We're not going to force it. It's early. It's an injury where could he play? Maybe he could fight through it, but what's the point of fighting through it for the first 10 games? You know, if it's later on in the season, I think he would play through it. But we got some bodies here, give guys opportunities to play, so we'll just kind of ease them into it.
What's the injury?
Something with a muscle, and I don't know. I never had a muscle in my bonus side. I never had muscles, so I didn't have to worry about pulling them. But I think he tweaked it on his side, and it's just, you know, when he's shooting or, you know, it's one of those when you sneeze it hurts. So we just gotta rest him.
How's Hakkarainen and Quenneville doing? I see Quenneville's a non-contact, but any chance of seeing them anytime soon?
I'm hoping Q could be maybe back for the weekend. Hakkarainen's again just with his injury, you just got to kind of keep him in the closet and kind of slowly just get him moving up forward until he's feeling right.
Still got the three goalies rotating in and out. Colin not having the best of the nights on Sunday, but offensively took care of business there. So, what's the mindset there with the three goalies? Still,
you know, we got the three. We'll rotate them in. Obviously, Pete being away with his death of his father, he hasn't been here to work on a lot of these guys. So Tomer needs to get some work on the ice with Pete. The other two will rotate right now. You know, deals in maybe a couple periods where he wasn't looking the greatest, but like on that win he battled in the third. Like that's the same thing we tell our players. Sometimes you got to battle through stuff, and the goalies have been doing that and stopping pucks when we need it.
I didn't hear. When did Pete's dad die?
Maybe just last week. You know, he was fighting cancer and that, but so it's sad, and you know we feel for him. But you know, I talked to Pete today, and he's on his way back now, and everything's settled in, so he's doing fine.
You got a hot Toronto team in here. How excited are you to face a challenge like that against a red-hot team? And what have you seen from them that they're clicking at?
You know what? I haven't even. I'll look at some video now once I'm done here and see what they're doing. But we're not going to dissect their game. We're going to worry about how we have to play. You know, we don't see them enough in the year. You know, it's like not Chicago. You just put your head down and go. You don't have to really think. You already know what the team's doing. But it's a good opportunity. They're a good hockey team. They've won the championship before, and they got some good players. So it's a challenge for us. We'll see how we respond.
Any personal attachment for you? You were an assistant coach with that organization for quite a few seasons. You played in the Maple Leafs organization as well. So I'd imagine seeing that blue and white out there might bring back some memories and a bigger need for a win just for you personally.
Yeah, no, it'd be nice, obviously, to beat the old team you worked for. But no, all good memories. I had the opportunity they gave me to get into coaching, and you know, a real class organization. Obviously, I played there when I was a player and got a chance to coach back then. So it's you know. It'd be nice to see us beat them, but again, there's some good people in that organization. It'd be nice to see them after the game.